Hi, it's Jane here from craftforjane.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you this really sweet little it reminds me of an old-fashioned vintage chocolate box. And inside this chocolate box I've got these two marzipan chocolate eggs, and it's a lovely little Easter gift, and it fits really snugly. Nice snug little gift and box. And that's just there. So I was inspired to make this project because one of my absolute all-time favourite Stampin' Up demonstrators that YouTubes was Angelina from Intertwined Designs. She actually stopped her YouTube channel about a year ago, but this was one of the last projects she made, and it just blew my mind. I absolutely love it. So I thought, in homage to the beautiful Angelina, I will case her chocolate box, little gift box that she made. So to start with, the dies that I've used for this project are actually part of the Colour and Contour bundle. And they are these contour dies here, and I've actually used, I think she may have used the bigger one, but I've used the next one down because I wanted it to fit two of these marzipan eggs, and that seemed to be the most appropriate size. So this is the second one in, just here of the contour dies. I think I'm going to do this one in Mango Melody, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I've die cut out 3 of my shapes that I've required. So I've done one for the box lid, one for the base of the box, and just to strengthen the absolute base to make sure it doesn't sag if you put something heavy in here, I've added an extra layer. So I would glue these two together. So I might do that and put it to one side to start with, so that has time to dry before we use it. And it's just a little trick to strengthen. You could use the same colour cardstock, that's not a problem, but I'm happier using the white. I think because I'm going to be using the white ribbon, I think it sort of is quite a nice little addition. There we go. So I've glued those two together. I'm going to put that to one side, and I'll put the top one to one side as well. So I'm going to get out my cardstock now. So I've got 2 layers of this cardstock cut here. One is going to make the box for the bottom just here, and the other one will make the same box for the top. But I will use my trick of making a shim between them so that I can fit one on top of the other snugly. And you heard that lovely vacuum sound it makes, and if you tip it upside down it doesn't open, so it's really sturdy, lovely box that makes. So the cardstock that I'm using to make the top and the bottom parts of the structure of the main box is 6 by 4.5 inches, and I'm going to be scoring it at 1 inch on all 4 sides. So I will put the metric measurements on, and I will link them in the blog below for anybody that's interested. So while I'm here, that one is the base of the top of the box, and I'm about to do the base now. So I need to use my shim for this one, and I'm going to score it at 1 inch. 1 inch. And 1 inch, lovely. And this will be the top of the box. So I'm now going to do my cutting, and I'll burnish afterwards. This is just my own personal preference. You're more than welcome to burnish before. I'm going to cut all of the sides and mite it in. Basic box structure, as you've seen me do probably numerous times if you follow my channel. Great opportunity for me to kindly ask, if you are enjoying my projects, please do subscribe, because it means all the difference. It definitely encourages me to make more content regularly. My goal, as I'm sure I've mentioned before, is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'd love that to do that by year end. I've just hit 400, I think. So please do consider doing that for me, subscribing. Okay, so I'm going to turn my box, forward areas over and burnish. Just like that. And then just there and there. So I'm trying to pick Easter colours, and I just felt like this was a nice bright version of the box. So while we're here, that is the template, and it'll be a similar template for the other box as well. So I'm just going to put some of my Stampin' Seal Plus on here. There we go. On all these 4 tabs, and I will glue that together then. Okay, so press all the 4 corners in, and that is going to be the top of the box. So I'm going to repeat that process on the bottom just here, and then I'm going to pop a DSP layer inside this one, because I just think there's nothing nicer when you get a really posh box of chocolates that they've decorated the inside of the box as well. So I'm emulating that sort of really old-fashioned 1930s sort of cute little chocolate box style. I think it's 30s, but certainly older, vintage sort of look. So yeah, I do thank lovely Angelina for her inspiration for this project. These dies in the stamp set are carrying over, understandably so, because they're such a great dies and a fabulous stamp set as well. Well, I'm not using the stamp set for this project, but I think I do have a project coming up in a couple of weeks' time which does use it. The stamp set that I'm using for this one is the amazing Daffodil Daydream, and it's got Mother's Day on it, which I used for my Mother's Day project. And it's got Easter on it. It's got some beautiful daffodils. It's got great dies that match it as well. So very versatile. You can use it all year round. And because I'm Welsh, I thought I couldn't let a daffodil stamp set pass me by, because it's our national flower. Okay. Moment of truth. Let's see if these do in fact go on top of each other. Yes, they do, with a little bit of encouragement. Lovely. I won't put them all the way down because I do need to put the lining in this one and be able to pull them out. So for my DSP lining matte layer, I've used 3 6/8 by 2 5/8, and I've used the In Colour Mango Melody Designer Series paper sheet as well. So I will be sticking this just on the bottom of this one, just to add that lovely layer of Designer Series paper into the inside, just to make it look quite cute just there. And then this one's going to form the bottom of the box, so I'm going to glue it onto this here. So I'll turn it over and I'll put some glue on the bottom, and then I will try to centre it up as best I can. I might need to tip it up a little bit for this, so apologies. Lovely. Okay, that's pretty centered, and I'll pop my little chocolates inside it just there for you to get the idea and size. And just to let you know, the reason I picked this Mango Melody is because it's got cute little butterflies on this layer around the marzipan chocolate eggs, and I just thought the colours matched the Mango Melody, the orange of the Mango Melody. So I'll put that to one side while it dries. And then for my top layer, I have a matching piece of the DSP as well, which again is 3 6/8 by 2 5/8. And I'll pop this on the back just here, and again try and center that layer up a little bit. and press down. So I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to glue on the lid. And then we'll turn it back over and decorate. So I'm going to turn this up again so I can match it up beautifully. Yep. Lovely. Okay, press down firmly on the inside. I'm going to turn it over and now I will do my decoration. So for this I've used the butterflies because again they correspond with this element on the chocolate. So I think I've used this butterfly here and I've die cut that out in white, which is just here, and I've used this lovely die cut shape here with that Happy Easter blessings, which is just that one on the Daffodil Daydream as well. So if I look at this just here, I think I'll follow suit. I'm going to gently ease up the sides there. I'm going to actually stick this down with some glue. And I'll pop that at a similar sort of place. And I'll hold that down a second. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of here in preparation for sticking the sentiment just up there as well. So my favourite Stampin' dimensionals. Pop 2 of those in the back. I'll take the stickies off and then I will try and put this on straight just in that corner just there. So I'm hoping the base of the box will be dry now, so I'm just going to pop this on so you can hear that lovely, lovely snug fit just there. There we go. So now it comes to my decoration of my elements on top of the box. So I've got a couple of choices here. So I could use the basic pearls, which is what I've used on this one, or I could use some of Holiday Rhinestones. These are actually going to be leaving the catalogue and they do sort of match the colour as well, but I do like the classicness of the pearls, so I think I'm going to stick with the pearls for this one. So I'm going to use one of the larger ones down here next to one of the tiny ones, which I'll stick just here, and then I'm going to use another one of the larger ones just here at the top of the, there we go. How cute is that? So that's looking good. Last final touch, which I think makes it feel vintagey, is this lovely little bow where I'm going to wrap around the ribbon around the outside of the box just here. So this is from the trio pack of ribbon, and this will be leaving the catalogue soon, so which I'm absolutely devastated about because this is my absolute all-time favourite white ribbon that we've ever had. So fingers crossed they'll bring out something similar, maybe on its own. Let's see. You can glue this down as well, but I don't think I did glue it down because the bow was quite snug enough that it didn't move. So I would personally make this up while the box is full and made, because then you get some resistance to be able to tie a really tight bow. So I'm just going to neaten my bow up. There we go. I'll cut that. I really like that. And cut that there, cut that there, and then I'll just straighten it up a little bit. I'll move it slightly more towards the side. There we go. So that is my really lovely little Easter marzipan egg chocolate box. So I just love how they look, and I love the DSP, the design series paper on the inside. I just think it really finishes the project off. There we go, you can see that one just there as well. I'm not sure which colour I prefer. Possibly, I don't often use Mango Melody, and I actually think it looks really lovely in this design, but I love them both. I can't actually pick which one is my favourite. I'd love to know in the comments if you've got a favourite, which one you prefer colour-wise. So I do hope you've enjoyed today's project, and I love the thought you might have crafted along with me. Please let me know in the comments if you have. And obviously, as I always say, if you don't already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, I would be honoured if you chose to shop with me. So I have put links below to my store and some links to some of the products that I've used as well. If you do shop with me, I always send you a thank you card in the post the next month. And if you have a qualifying order and you use my host code, I will send you some gifts out as well. So I'm going to say bye for now, and happy crafting, everyone.